It's been a few years back now that I was here on a Sunday here in Puyallup ministering, and I experienced a deep dimension level of authority here when I was ministering. I got on a plane the next day and I flew back to the East Coast. I was attending a meeting there, a lot of ministry there. And when I got there, I felt like a hot dog in a package of steaks. In other words, leaving here where I have a calling and responsibility, the dimension of authority was great. It was powerful. It was evident. But when I got back there amongst those others, it wasn't there. And I was intimidated to some degree. And I didn't understand that. It would be later on that I would be in a meeting in Los Angeles in the Long Beach area. It was Brother Franklin Howard's church. I was in a meeting there with Brother Chester Wright and Brother William Cisco. And Brother Wright pulled me aside, pulled me into a back office and wanted to talk to me. And this is what he said. He said, "You see yourself as support ministry to Brother Cisco and I." I said, "Yeah, that's pretty much it." He said, "You're not support ministry. You're one of us." Now, it was hard to hear him say that or to receive what he was saying because of how I felt in their presence. But he insisted. He insisted, said, "You're not support. You are one of us." He said, "I wanted to make you a senior elder in Manifest, but Brother Cisco said, I think we need to wait." Now, I'm just hearing him talking. I really don't care. I didn't care about any of those things, but I needed to hear what he had to say. And so he said, "Maybe when we get back from the Ukraine." And I didn't know altogether what he was talking about, but he was alluding to the fact that maybe when we go and do ministry in the Ukraine, there would be a dimension of authority that would come upon me. And I listened to him. I heard him speaking. I did nothing. I went to the Ukraine. We ministered. I did see the miraculous. I saw a withered arm grow out of an old man right in front of me, just 4 feet away. That was miraculous. But I didn't feel a change in the dimension of authority that I ministered in. Now, it would be many months later, I would be back again in Maryland. We were at a prayer and fasting meeting. They referred to them as a manifest meeting. It was in that meeting, I was sitting about halfway back. I was next to my wife. Brother Danny Hood was ministering, and he was coming to the end of his session, but he stepped over and he walked down this aisle as he was speaking in the microphone. As he was approaching where I was sitting, I began to feel something manifesting itself powerfully in the Spirit of God. He passed me and then he backed up. He laid his hand on me and he began to prophesy. As he laid hands on me and began to prophesy, I began to pray out loud, very loud. And there was a dimension of authority that came on me while I was praying. I didn't ask for it. I wasn't sure if I was waiting for it. I don't know that I expected it. I didn't know. But it happened. He got finished with that. He walked to the front, put the microphone down, and he was done. Brother Cisco was standing there next to the platform. He walked back to where I was. He wrapped his arms around me, and he kissed me on the cheek. Never had that before. And I knew that what that meant. I knew that was him saying this is what I've been waiting for. To see this and to discern this dimension of authority coming into your ministry. I don't know that everything there is to know about it. I know that it's changed. I know that I went from there and went to Japan and ministered with Tony Bailey in Tokyo. And the minute I took the microphone and began to speak, I turned around to Tony and I said, I can't believe it. I've got authority in Japan. Now, it was that substantial. It was that real. From there, I would go on into Singapore and other places, the Philippines. I can't explain it all, but I have seen an increase of delegated authority from God in the Spirit. Now, that doesn't mean it puts me in charge of any place or anybody or anything. All I'm saying is I've recognized there are different dimensions of authority. There are levels of authority. There is a depth of authority. I would encourage anybody that's listening to this video simply to muse over the things that I have spoken, and in your own life, wait upon God. Wait upon God. Seek Him in prayer. I don't know that you should ask for anything, but yet to wait on God. You see, it wasn't just me. It involved others in my life, other oversight in my life that began to speak about these things. I just thought maybe I should share that with you. Have a great day.